Salutes up, family. Man, it's been a heck of a day. But about to be going into the ABS class in a few. But I just want to give you these few words what I've been getting from the Most High today. And well, one thing is, got up this morning and found out they were saying that I wasn't qualified and I couldn't figure it out. But back in March of last year, I was racially targeted by some police over there in that area. And if you was on my YouTube at the time, you would know before they I don't know, it may be still on there, but I don't know. But they racially targeted me, right, and said I parked in a legal spot where they have a sign, which I've been parking over there for the last 4-5 years, and with no signs up. Well, come to find out, he said, look over there. I looked over there, they had put up some signs due to that COVID-19 thing, right? And he went to straight, want my ID and issuing out me a ticket, white boy. Then the black guy, he come over there trying to be cool about it. This ain't nothing cool about it. All you had to do is just give me a warning. But see, at that time, they didn't even know how to deal with it. They and people was acting a fool, but I wasn't acting a fool. I was just sitting there chilling. All you could have do, just like with these signs is up, and then come to find out, because he didn't know I was in connection with police and sheriff departments and things of that nature. So soon after I got the ticket, I just, I ain't even tripped. I received a ticket. I called up to the police department and the sheriff department. Both of them told me the same thing, that they ain't know nothing about it. And then, well, that's the sheriff department. And then police department said, well, yeah, they just put the signs up, but it don't go into effect until later. You see what I'm saying? So he issued out a ticket illegally when he shouldn't have issued it out, because that wasn't even in effect yet. But I got the ticket, and then I was trying to call the fight it, and he was like, well, you can fight it, but if you fight it because of this COVID-19, it may be, ain't no telling when you're going to be able to go to court, and then after a certain amount of time, it'll go into a warrant, so it'll be best to just go on to pay the ticket. So I went on to pay the ticket, but come back to hunt me today, saying that because of that ticket, which is 3 points on my license, I won't be to do certain activities for to the end of 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, to the 10th of this, to the end of this year, basically. So I said, okay. I thought about it. I said, okay, well, that's fine. I ain't gonna even trip. I know it was racially targeted. Anybody, I could prove it's racially targeted to this day, because you can go right back over there to the same park right now, even after that day and before that day, and you'll see not just one car parked there. You'll see cars parked all down, up and down the street on that park, at that park, and them signs are still up there. You think the police ticketed anybody else? Hell no. Out of everybody, I was the only one targeted and the only one ticketed. So it's not, if that's not targeted out, I don't know what to call, I don't know what to tell you. So beside that, that's the receipt for that. But anyway, so the people was like, well, and that's the reason. So that became the reason. So that's the reason why. I said, okay, well, that's fine. That door is closed. So instead of I thought about it before a minute, then I, meditating, some more stuff beamed down on me, and then this is what happened. I responded back to him. I said, well, I can understand that door is closed, but it's not this door, this door, this door, this door, this door, this door, this door open for me. And that's where we're at now. So even though you have the people odd and the mod out, doing their thing, they're not stopping nothing. And now look at it. I went to reading the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran was like, yeah, they was wrong. They plotted on it. And then They said, then the book said, but they're being abased right now, all around. And then the book said, in the hereafter, after the rule of Satan, they will be in even more abasing chastisement. And how was that? Well, it would have been best to just left me alone, because ain't all it did was make me and show more of my godness. You know, I was shining then, but I'm gonna be shining even brighter now. You know what I'm saying? It would have best to just left it alone. You over there trying to prejudge or think you have to do something to one person to get one result, and you find out that ain't the result. That it's like dumping water on a gremlin. that bad boy turned into two or got bigger or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's the beautiful thing as far as for today. Another thing that came to me when I was talking to Professor Griff, and I thought about it. He asked me a question that if you had two people in a fight together, a main event fight, and they both was in the fighting, could you talk about one of the persons in the fight without talking about the other person in the fight? Think about the last time you had a fight or seen somebody in a fight. Could a person really explain why that opponent lost, or why the opponent got beat up, or when the opponent got a punch with and where they get punched and where they punched the other individual who was the opponent at without speaking about the opponent? Well, that's how it's been as far as with dealing with certain brothers and sisters out here fighting for our people. When you was over there on the sideline, and you see individuals out here fighting for you and for our people. And then when the subject matters come up, you only want to talk about the enemy and the enemy getting beat up, or when the enemy is throwing a punch, but you never speak on the opponent. Well, y'all need to stop doing that. If you was out there on the side, I don't care if it's past, present, future tense. If you see the enemy out there, and you see his opponent out there fighting against him for our people, and you know the opponent's name, you know how the opponent looked, you know what the opponent was doing, and you don't speak up about it, and you on the sideline, and he fighting for you, you need to go on and shut up. You just need to not say anything. You might as well go on over there and bow down to your master, because that's what you're being. So, with that being stated, one more thing from my I'm pulling up from my downloads is to all the stars out here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever you want to call it, and y'all got all these fans and things of that nature out there. I was told to ask you, are you not eating? Are you not eating? Now, if you are eating and it's based on the followers that have been supporting you, would you not think in this time period it will only be just, it would practically be the only way of being just to your followers is to help them eat? And if you don't help them eat, see how long it lasts. And that's to the stars, if you're a star. So if you think you're a star, you figure you're a star, and your followers are helping you eat in this present time period, and you're not helping them eat in this present time period, you will become one of those falling stars, and you'll know why. Besides that, family, I've been over here studying video editing. As soon as I went back to studying, I found the editing program that I used to edit with, and I'm back on it, learning my techniques. And you know, I don't need nobody to teach me how to edit, because I already taught myself in a lot of different areas. It's all about having the information here. So, I don't see nothing wrong with having master class. I most likely have master class too. But see, when I have master class and things of that nature, I'm gonna be taking it to the point where I can't tell you everything. But it's gonna be beautiful, organized. But yeah, you're gonna see way more value in it than most of them out here. And I'm not changing the game. The game is over as far as I'm concerned. You know that version of the game is outdated. And how would you think in the hereafter the rule of Satan that the game Satan used to rule, it'll be the same game that's used in the hereafter? The mathematics different. There's way more mathematics. There's way more knowledge, wisdom, understanding, power, and force that you have no idea about or the capabilities of. So I'm just letting you know. Well, with that being stated, family, I'm gonna let you go and get myself prepared for the ABS class tonight. I ain't saying nothing on the class. It ain't no need for me to say nothing right now, because I ain't even trying to make no money. I'm dealing with all this. I'm over here fighting up in here fighting in the arena somewhere else. You know what I'm saying, for our people. So I ain't even tripping on that. I ain't planning. It may come, but I ain't planning on it. I'm money coming in from different areas. I was planning on it, but you know how you ain't planning on it. So I'm not even tripping. I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, and improving myself for the best possible outcomes for my family, myself, my community, and the world. So I would suggest you be doing the same. Like I said, you can go to my the So What Show business, man. It's gonna be off the he's in a little while. I ain't even worried about it. I already see it. It's gonna be off the he's. I'm at the point. I don't even think I'm gonna even have to say nothing. You gonna practically see the differences, and you gonna be wondering like, dang, where that come from? Ain't nobody gonna be to get this credit but God, as far as I'm concerned. All praise due to God. But yeah, I'm about to get ready to go on to class now. Get that the So What Show. It'll be back inshallah next week. The So What Show business has been dropping out major game on Facebook. If you ain't connected to the So What Show on Facebook, you need to connect, because I'm dropping major game. As soon as I'm getting the game, I'm dripping it down. And this sauce right here is hot. This is some hot sauce. This is that Tabasco Mexican sauce. You know what I'm saying? When you just put a little bit on your tongue, you know it's hot. This is some hot game I'm bringing you with. So if you're in the video editing in this time, present time right now, while I'm studying, you need to be on my Facebook site and part of my the So What Show business site, because man, I'm dropping game. I am dropping game, and I know I'm dropping game, and I'm just getting started. Man, I'm mastering this to the point it's ridiculous. I'm at the point right now. I'm thinking about shooting me a commercial. I was already shooting, but shooting, I mean, on a whole nother level. Let alone a little short video, or a short, movie video, not video. But I was already doing my thing as far as the videos too with my music. That's gonna be going on to a whole nother level too. Even my show's gonna be going on to a whole nother level. After a while, I ain't trying to quickly install what I'm knowing about this video editing into my show yet, because it take time, and I want to learn all the shortcuts and all the little magics and gadgets and things now while I got the time. Because when I start applying, I may start applying some of it to it, but I know it's going to take a little bit more time, and I already know what I need to know before I bring it out to the public. But yeah, I'm practicing in the background now. I had me some videos for the last 4-5 years. You know how they flip the wrong way. I couldn't even find an app on the mobile phone that could flip it, or the information to flip it. But now that I got my old video editor back, I flipped every last one of them that I could find at this point already. Already flipped them right on the right, just like looking at this one. If it was flipped the wrong way or upside down or sideways, it's already flipped. I already got that. So don't worry. I'm not even worried about. God has blessed it. I'm not worried about the deleting any of the channels. My stuff backed up. I ain't even worried about that. I'm already working on a website. Was gonna be going with GoDaddy websites, but now since the ABS tribe is advancing so fast, I had to slow down. So it's like Spider-Man with the webs. I had to slow down and pull back. So when I shoot forward, I shoot up in the air like Wonder Woman did with her lasso, you know, grabbed up onto the plane and went to flying in the air, learned how to fly with the wind. And she got so bad, she started flying with the lightning bolts. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot going on right now, but it's all beautiful. I'm feeling very inspired. I think I feel better by not saying nothing at all and just going inward and pulling out the gems and the value of myself that I already have acquired and getting the downloads from Most High above. And it's giving me not just inspiration, I'm more at peace, I'm more in tune, focused, and all of that. I ain't got to deal with no bad spirits, no bad vibes, no bad thoughts, none of that stuff, you know. And if I do, it's at the least bit as possible. It's not, see, like, you know, you close one door, that's an example today. You close one door, it's like a hallway room of doors. You know how people go in and out of doors with the ghosts with Scooby-Doo? Well, they closed one door, and then the bad boy came out of every other door. Like, man, wait a minute. This bad boy didn't just come out of one door. This bad boy came out of every door. This bad boy came out of every other door, as if those doors was open, because they was open. You know what I'm saying? So it's a beautiful thing, man. And then it's like I already knew I could do it, but I wasn't trying to do it, you know, because, you know, I'm already focused and doing certain things. I don't like to be doing all these flipping changes and rearranging things like that, but I already knew I could do it. But you know, God put it back up on the forefront, like, you know, okay, I go on to do it. I can go on to do that, you know. And it's on higher levels, some of them, you know what I'm saying? And even the ones on the lower levels, shoot, that's, man, I ain't gonna even say nothing, but man, if I was you and you was doing it for a racist outcome to try to make somebody at a lower state by targeting me, if I was you, I'd go and jump off a cliff or something if that's what you thought, because you ain't did nothing made me stronger, bigger. And just like the book say, you ain't doing nothing but being yourself. You know, you can't blame a savage-minded person from doing nothing but being a savage-minded person. You can't blame a person that, you know, don't want to look out for his people and explain that, you know, it ain't really in effect. He ain't doing nothing. He just chilling here. You know, just give him a warning, you know. And you can pull right over there across the street.